Hello everybody, it's been a long time since I last recorded like a video, mostly because work, I guess. Like, I've been in between jobs. Like, I just stopped working somewhere and started a new job at Zoomy, so that's fun, but I literally haven't recorded a video in some months. But that also means that I have more Qposkets to like talk about and share about how much I love. And so we're gonna start off with my Evangelion girls. I honestly don't know why there's not like a Shinji in a plug suit, but yet they have like Asuka, Rei, and Shinji in like the school uniforms, which I want to buy still. I have to like order them because I don't know what stores ever going to carry them near me. But as you can see, I have already put all these lovely girls together because actually I think I started to record a video, but then the footage got lost, and then it just never, I just was like, you know what, F it, I'm just gonna open up every single one of them and look at them and have them on display and then record them later. So that's where we are now. Let's get started with this lovely girl, Rei. I am not a Rei stan, but I saw her and I was like, I might as well complete the collection because, you know, you can't really have Evangelion without Rei and Asuka, because it would just then be Shinji being a little sad boy and crying to himself about not wanting to get in the Evangelion, but not the Evangelion, the fucking, I'm so stupid. Anyway, it would be just Shinji crying to his father about, I don't want to be in the mech, dad, and his dad would just be like, I don't give a about what you want, you gonna get in that shit, you just gonna have to do it. But here we have Rei. I personally probably, when I was watching Evangelion, I would have said Rei was probably Shinji's love interest, which is kind of like nobody is his love interest, but it's like Rei probably would be the girl he had a crush on, and then that horrible scene with Asuka would also be somewhere in the realm of Shinji's love. And then you have Kaoru. I think they do have a Kaoru in a plug suit, and I want that one too because I love Kaoru, but I also had to order that one. I have to order a lot of Qposkets because, yeah. Anyway, here we have Rei, and I think this is the A form, but she's in her plug suit, her white plug suit. I think this is like the more recent Evangelions because of the movies and how we also have Mari, I think it's Mari. I haven't seen Evangelion in so long, but I do love her. I had a figure of her when I was like younger. I ripped her glasses off, so we're not going to talk about that. Not going to talk about how I ripped her glasses off when I was like in middle school. But let's get into Rei. The back is pretty nice. I will always say this, but I love how sculpted they are, like how detailed the sculpture is for such like a small figure, because you don't really get this like there are some figures where you get this, but it's like with Nendoroids, they always have like different parts to them, so they're not like all put together. But with these, it's like so amazing how they're just one whole figure by themselves, all put together, all detailed, and it's so gorgeous. I love it. Next, the one that I was surprisingly most excited about is Misato. Look at Misato, look at her. She is a queen. We love our older auntie figure Misato because Misato is just everything from the outfit to her personality. Like, look at her hair. Look at how beautiful her hair is. Like, here's the I don't know if y'all can see it, but here's like the underside of her hair. And it's like, that's what I mean with like Qposkets, how they're so small but they're so detailed. Like, even the underside of Misato's hair is so extremely detailed that it's like they just didn't miss anything. Like, they even have her necklace right here, her cross necklace. Like, Misato is easily one of my favorite characters simply because of her fashion. Like, y'all see, it's like the primary color with the pure black, and then the leg warmers and the boots. Like, come on, who nobody is serving looks like Misato. I mean, that's a lie because Asuka was serving some looks, but Misato served the most. She served you face. She is serving everything that you could possibly want from the older woman anime character without the big titties. Like, I mean, if Misato had big titties, I think that would be overkill because she's already such a good character. Like, I personally love the drunkard, like, I love the drunkard anime characters, like the older sisters. Like, I love Beto from Genshin Impact because she's nothing but a drunken sailor. Misato is nothing but that drunk aunt that's like, I'm so sick of watching y'all, but I'm gonna keep doing it because I love you. But just know, when you leave, I'm getting it on and cracking. Y'all just gonna have to, I gotta go to work, y'all gonna have to figure it out. Like, Misato is easily one of my favorites. I definitely want to cosplay Misato in the future, simply because, like, it's not that her outfit is easy, it's like simplistic, but it's also like, it's so memorable. Like, literally the color scheme is so memorable. Misato as a character is just a memorable woman. Like, I love her. Next up, we have my all-time favorite, without a doubt, which is Miss Asuka Langley Soryu. I love this pose. It is very much giving you sass, giving you I do not care about anything you have to say, and that's honestly all Asuka is. I don't care about nothing you gotta say. I'm gonna just do it and we gonna get it. You gonna understand. And like, the amount of times that I have related to Asuka simply because of her own like personal feelings of like just having to power a mech. It, like, her internal struggle, her drive to stop struggling, to be as good as everybody else like is, just because she wants to be. So, like, it's to prove her own existence is so relatable. Like, Asuka, like, but I personally love the fact that they have her in the OG red plug suit, which a lot of the times it's always between like a red, a pure red, and like a reddish orange for Asuka's like plug suits. And like, even the media, like the movies, like have her in a different color plug suit, which I don't get, but it's probably because it's like, oh, let's change it up like a teeny tiny bit. But I love the OG plug suit. I love the red, I love the orange, I love the color scheme, I love the color story. The red and black, like Misato, is just purely iconic, so memorable. It's like, you can't get, like, who else is doing it better than Asuka in a red and black, like, besides Misato, but that's beside the point. Who else is doing it better than Miss Asuka in the red with the black accents with the tiny baby hints of orange on the top? And then like her hair, I am such a sucker for Asuka's hairstyle. Like, if I could have ginger hair like Asuka, and then on top of that just have it be in a twin tail, half up half down hairstyle all the time, I probably would. Like, it's just so cute. Like, she is literally so cute, and I think that's what makes you like her even more, because her cuteness, like, is such a contrast with her, like, abrasive personality, that it's like, dang, like, people literally would be like, can Asuka just shut up for like 5 seconds? And then she did it. Everybody was like, Shinji, why did you do that? And then we were like, well, you told her to shut up, and that's what Shinji did, so take that up with him. This is just... But anyway, enough about that tragic event in the anime that I would rather forget about. Everybody else, for some reason, would not rather forget about that. I would rather forget about that because I don't want to remember the main character doing that. But, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's one of those situations where it's like, if you know, you know, and if you don't, you really just don't know. But I also love her facial expression. It is one of the classic Asuka confidence faces where it's like, I know I can do it, and I'm gonna prove to you I can do it, and even if I really can't do it, I'm gonna play like I can. And I admire that. I truly love that, because like, who else is doing it better than her? Like, really, who else is doing it better than her? And the answer is nobody. Nobody's doing the hairstyle better than her. Nobody's doing the fake confidence better than her. She is just it. She's just the epitome. Like, I know there are probably anime characters out there who are better than Asuka, but I don't care. I really don't. Alright, last up for the Evangelion girls, we have, I keep blanking on her name, and I'll probably have it like edited in of what her name actually is, but I'm pretty sure it's Mari. We have Mari, and I haven't seen like the content that she's from, but like I said, I remember going to one of my first anime conventions as like a preteen, and I remember seeing a figure, like a little baby mini figure of Mari, and I was like, oh my god, I want it, and my dad bought it for me. And then I'm pretty sure I ripped the glasses off, and then it also, I don't know if it just came apart like naturally, or if I just had it around me so much that it just came apart. But this is before I got into like figures, so I didn't know that there were some that like actually were supposed to come apart. So she just kind of came apart, and I was like, oh my god, I broke her. And my brothers were like, what are you talking about? I was like, I broke the thing, and they just pretended like I didn't say nothing. So if you're watching this and you're one of my brothers, I'm sorry, but if I'm wrong, I'm probably wrong, but I vaguely remember y'all were just like, oh, I don't think you broke it, but if you think you did, we can't do nothing about it but super glue her, and I don't think you want us to super glue her, like. But I'm a sucker for Mari too. I do like the pink, the blue, and the red. It's also a very iconic color scheme. I'm also a sucker for characters with glasses, minus Yukio Okumura, but that's a different story. We're not going to talk about him. But I think I just think characters with glasses just get designed like purely based around their glasses, and I think that's so cute. I don't know why, but she is so pretty. I love her twin tails, like they're so cute, and her color scheme is also one of my favorites. Like I say, it's like the baby pink, but you got the like dark blue, and then you got the white, and then you got the red, and it's just like, how could this be any cuter? And then her headband matches. Her headband has the plug suit things. Like, it's just so freaking cute. Like, I don't know why I love her, but I do. And I think she's from like the end of Evangelion or something else, but I haven't seen it. Don't call me a fake stan or anything, but I truly haven't seen it. I'll probably watch it at some point. But yeah, this little Mari is so pretty. I can never get over how detailed the hair is on the Qposket, because even like the sculpting, they got all like the hair ridges, it's just so nice. Like, ugh, like it's so beautiful. It's so weirdly realistic at the same time. Like, I don't think there are some very scarily realistic anime statues, figures out there, and I don't want them because they have human hair, and it creeps me out because it's like, are you a doll? Are you a figure? I don't like the mix. Anyway, these are like always to me like a very good like mixture of realism and just the pure cutesy chibi anime style, which is like rare to come across, but it's also, when it's done nice and correctly, it's like one of my favorite things, because it's like, okay, I can vibe with this. Like, her hands are so nicely sculpted. Like, the hands are like easily one of my favorites, because it's like they have all the little hair, like the creases in your hand, the curves. It's just so nice to see figures like this, especially in a smaller suit where you don't want to like waste a whole bunch of space or like try to figure out how to get more space, but then at the same time it's like they take up space because of like the way their stands are. But I personally think that they're so, like, if I wanted to collect any like non-posable statue for the rest of my life, I probably would collect these, simply because like they're cute, and they're also just they're just so easily liked by everyone, like to the point where they have like Disney Qposkets, which I don't think I will ever collect unless they have a Princess Tiana one or Moana one. Like, that's anybody else from the Disney line, it's just not gonna happen. But as long as they keep doing, like, I feel like they also primarily focus on like the cuter girls from like anime series and whatnot, which I don't blame them for, because that's what sells. And I'm honestly excited for them to like finally release the Demon Slayer ones in the US, because that way I can have more Kojiro content, more Kojiro things in my life. So I don't know how to close this, but yeah, these are my Evangelion Qposkets. I'll probably, if I ever get like the Shinji, Asuka, and Rei ones in their school uniforms, I'll probably talk about those too, simply because it's like, how can you do the plug suits without doing the school uniforms, because school uniforms are iconic too, but that's a lot. So yeah, if you like this content of me rambling about anime things while talking about cute figures, or just figures in general, or art in general, then subscribe, like, comment, share. All of my social media should be down in the description if I remember to do it correctly, which hopefully I do. But yeah, thank you for watching. Goodbye.